Hey guys, welcome. I am bringing you a general reading for the collective of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. As a general reading, it may not resonate with everyone. So if it doesn't, it's not your reading. But what does speak to you, keep it, leave the rest. We do have a couple of things, though this reading is not date or time specific. I like to let you know what's going on in the cosmos. There are two powerful things, Gemini, as I record this. One, the sun, which is presently in Pisces, is conjuncting Jupiter, the great expander, right? The planet of manifestation and expansion and good fortune. Think of the Wheel of Fortune. So it's nice. It's big energy and it's consciousness, sun, of our manifestation abilities. So please take that as a sign that whatever it is that you've been conjuring up in your new moon wishes and intentions, etc., kind of bring it to the surface today and really let it get some sunlight, because it's a really powerful manifestation day. So that's number one. Number two is that very late tonight and into tomorrow, Mars and Venus, who have been traveling together in the cosmos for a couple of weeks, but they've only met up like exact conjunction, I think once, and their second time is about to happen on Sunday, the 6th. So they will join hands and jump into Aquarius. They are presently at the last degree of Capricorn together, which is for Mars the mastery part, because Mars is very happy in Capricorn, Venus is not, but that's a whole other story. So they're essentially jumping the broom into Aquarius. So that inner divine masculine and feminine within us is about to kind of enter territory where lessons have been learned, Capricorn, Capricorn, Saturn, Saturn, and then we move into freedom-loving Aquarius, thank you Uranus, where we might even surprise ourselves with some of our out-of-the-box or out of our comfort zone ways of approaching our connections. So it feels really uplifted. And in keeping with that, so is your oracle. I picked all your cards from the Enchanted Map. The first one out is card 28, and it's movement. Yay, Gemini. 2 and 8 is 10, so there is completion here. Things are finally beginning to show signs of movement. I feel like you're moving from one cycle to another. The fog is lifting from the past few months, especially when Venus and Mercury were retrograde, right? That was kind of rough. So you want to let any little remnants of fear go. You want to let it go. You want to move forward. Now, here's the caveat though. You got card 2 in protection. Card 2 is the gentle gardener. I love how she's looking down on the garden very gently, with lots of wisdom. But when it comes through in reverse, it's a protection saying if you are harboring any remaining resentments toward your person, or indulging in any negative thinking, negative mindset about your worthiness for love, even theirs, pull those weeds out of the garden. Find the bad seed and yank it out, because as things are starting to move, you don't want to take that old stuff with you, because where you are going, card 33, peaks of joy, right? So you cannot get to the peaks of joy if you still got some bad seeds in your garden. Joy is yours. And events that are seemingly synchronistically arranged are bringing you to the next level of your life. Like there's been this seeming like not really sure about it. The synchronistically arranged events of recent days are bringing you to the next level of your life. So stay in gratitude and share the joy. Love it. Great messages. And it is totally aligned for those of you in the membership with the morning musing. That movement card, Ace of Wands, for sure. That gentle gardener in protection, 7 of Wands, resistance, defensiveness. Remember, go back and watch that, or if you missed it, you might want to check it out. Let's see what's going on for you in your connection, Gemini. Hope you're enjoying your weekend, or whenever you come upon this, right? If you're new to the channel, welcome. I appreciate you giving me a chance, and for those who are returning, much love. All right? So, synchronistically arranged events. God, what was I just saying? Yeah, it's starting to happen. It's starting to happen. My goodness. Let's see what's crossing it. King of Wands. Underneath, Queen of Swords. I get it. In the past, Nine of Wands, right? It's been a slog. There's more movement. Yes. What's crowning you? Strength, Chariot, and what this is your strength position is what I meant to say. Going forward, Temperance. All right. Patient with yourself, letting things come into flow and balance. Message from Spirit is the Hierophant. The hidden energies, Queen of Wands. Wow. And the Knight of Wands. Gemini, there's like a crap ton of movement here. This is in your hopes and fears, though, so we'll check that out. And there's the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of these cards came out in the Morning Musing, so it's definitely connected to that for those of you in the membership. Eight of Swords is sort of the overall energy, some stuck feeling, some maybe overthinking some things, right? This is that opportunity to go in and pull whatever weeds or find the bad seeds that are keeping you stuck and up in your head, Gemini. How, right? Because the next card is Aquarius. That's perfect. So the Aquarian energy of the Fool is where we're headed, and you may be questioning your next best step forward. So you may be feeling stuck over something. Let's take a look. Ace of Wands, King of Wands. I am going to pull the King out separately. I don't always do that, but I'm going to today. I want to get a better feel for what that King is about. Let's look at the Ace of Wands. King of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Devil underneath. Now let me just pull for the King of Wands first. Hold on. King of Wands in the challenge position. Yeah. It's actually nice. I know it may not look that way. Everybody flips out when they see the Devil. Let me start with the challenge position, the King of Wands, because it will make this make more sense. I feel in this case that the King of Wands is the object of your desire. So it doesn't have to be a fire sign, but it could be. We have the Queen of Wands in the hidden energy, so we'll see what that's about in a moment. I'm pretty sure you're the Queen of Pentacles over here. So I'm just giving you the lay of the land. The King of Wands has a choice to make. That's part of the challenge. The Lover's card here is your card, Gemini, but it is a card of choice. You have to choose each other. And the question is whether or not the King of Wands will. I feel like this King of Wands, whoever they are, you may need more information as to, where they're at. But it could also be them scoping things out, checking things up, like looking at your social media or talking to people in common. There could be one of the two of you, maybe both, is sort of trying to do your due diligence and get more info before any choices are made. I feel it's coming from the King of Wands because underneath is second chances, reunion. Both these cards are cards of union or reunion. Second chances here, forgiveness, redemption. I feel as if one of you or possibly both of you are kind of looking for more information before that next step is taken, which is why we may have this Eight of Swords here. It can represent the energy of the connection together. So I'm feeling the King of Wands has a choice to make here. Things are moving forward in your mind. This is an opportunity, a divine gift of inspired passion, reigniting the torch of passion. But it represents movement and energy and passion. And here it is, King of Pentacles, wanting to kind of bring in, call in, explore the connection you have with enthusiasm and optimism and passion with someone who you see as a potential life partner. King of Pentacles, King to your Queen over here, right? Here's the Two of Cups. But, big but, underneath, in your unconscious awareness maybe, but definitely easily and readily accessible, say that 3 times fast. Readily accessible is your recollection of the darker side of what has gone on between you, of the shadow, of karmic energy or karmic patterns, especially because we see the Knight of Wands over here in your hopes and fears. So what you're trying to bring in and kick up forward movement with is this King of Pentacles, someone who stays, for goodness sake, who has your back, who shows up, who's reliable. This is who you see as a soulmate, but that devil energy underneath is problematic because that's where the bad seed is. And that's where whatever it is you may be holding on to resentments about, that's where it stems from. So it makes sense to me that the King of Wands is the challenge, because they have to choose what you're ready to embrace. They have to choose the passion. And the King of Wands is usually in its upright position. I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine. In its reverse position, this is an unavailable lover. Yeah. So I'm feeling like that's the challenge. And there may be opportunities here for reunion and second chances and forgiveness, which is what I feel like is rolling around for this King of Wands in their psyche. But somebody's scoping things out before they make their choice. I hope that made sense. Queen of Swords underneath. I feel you're questioning fate here to some degree. Maybe not in a conscious way, but it's certainly keeping you up at night. We've got the 9 of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune in between. Got some heavy Sag energy here, just so you know. Temperance, Knight of Wands, Wheel. Feel like on some level you're remaining cautiously optimistic. It might be keeping you up, stressing you out. I'm feeling a little bit of cat on a hot tin roof kind of energy underneath, meaning that like one wrong word and you're off. I feel like you're questioning the destiny here. And, the Queen of Swords is a truth seeker and a truth teller, but she basically has lots of questions about what's going on. And the next card out is the Wheel. Like, is this, what's going on with divine time here? Is this even a thing? And underneath is the Page of Wands. And to me, the Page of Wands in this particular reading is coming through as someone who isn't taking the connection as seriously as you might. They're not as invested. They might be more about the physical parts of the connection, more, operating on the chemistry. But it's so deeply buried that I feel like it's not something you think about on a conscious level. But the minute you see peaks of the devil coming through, that devil energy, that karmic thing, that thing that you say, this is what sucks me in and this is what gets me in trouble, that's the Page of Wands that I'm feeling coming through, just so we know, just so you know. 9 of Wands in the past. Yeah, very good. So I feel like this has been quite an exasperating, frustrating, exhausting slog through the quagmire of the past few months at the very least. But I think you've come through it with some clarity, with some insight. And whatever that Ace of Swords is for you, that divine gift, like the aha moment, oh, I see things clearly, underneath was like, and now I'm going to tread cautiously and carefully. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's moving slow, but that slow movement may be for my benefit, is what I feel like is coming through for the past. And it feels pretty recent here. It doesn't feel like this is from a long ago. This feels more recent. All the fast-moving energy with the Knight of Pentacles underneath. Chariot right now. Yeah. I'm feeling that there's if there's a sincere apology offered to you for all the conflict and the chaos and the disharmony and all that comes with the Five of Wands, I feel like you're ready to move forward. I do feel like healing is available, and I feel like that's something that's taking place and you're moving on from the conflict. But a word, a sincere word, a message of love or apology is that Page of Cups. That would help you move farther, faster. So I feel like the Chariot is your strength because you're wanting the victory. You're wanting the win here, and I feel like just one word would make that happen, would make it possible. But you may have to wait. So let's see what the Temperance card has to say. Let me get her into position. Temperance. Yeah. King of Swords, of course. And Justice. Right? Because where we have this disharmony, we're wanting the harmony and the balance back. We're wanting a level playing field. This was not a level playing field. And I feel if this person comes in with this message of apology, that's why Judgment is underneath. There may be an opportunity for forgiveness, and that would sort of bring in and restore the balance. So I'm only seeing that Justice card in that light at this moment. But yeah, someone was very cool and distant, maybe even cutting. And I feel like there's a lot that has to be processed. And Temperance is your road to that, right? That's why we have the Knight of Pentacles. Easy, slow. This is about self-control and restraint, especially when it comes to that energy of immediate gratification, right? Because there's still a deep wound here from this person. But there's an opportunity for it to all be... for whoever it is to take their account, to be accountable for it and to offer an expression of their regret around it. And that's what I feel this Page of Cups is. And so the Three of Swords has already occurred, even though this is future facing. I feel that Temperance is just sort of a reminder to you, like, don't obsess about it. Temperance, all the energies come into flow and balance with time. So there's wisdom. Wait a minute. There's wisdom in the patience of the Temperance card, especially since heart heaviness, heartache, heartbreak is still part of the situation. Let's look at the message from Spirit is the Hierophant. Yeah. Whatever has been going on, you're getting beyond it. Hierophant, Ace of Wands, right? 10 of Wands, 6 of Swords. Spirit is telling you something here. We're giving you this Ace of Wands. Don't squander it. Offload, right? Find the bad seed, pull the weeds, offload the negative energy, the heavy energy, the negative karma that's been weighing you down, and get beyond it. And do you know how to do that? Be true to yourself. This is all about your own higher self, your connection to the divine, being true to who you are at your core, especially around conventional committed relationship themes. Okay, that's part of the territory of the Hierophant. So this isn't a call to, hold your ground in a way, even though that feels opposite of what I was saying about the Seven of Wands from the morning musing. This isn't a confrontational energy. The Hierophant is, you know who you are. Just lead with that. Go with that and let everything else fall off. Okay? And that's how you get on to the other side, to calmer waters, to peace of mind. Yeah. Heavy message. Queen of Wands in the hidden energies. Hierophant again. 6 of Cups. Knight of Wands. I'm going to pull the Knight of Wands first so I understand it better. Empress, Seven of Pentacles, Emperor. We've got a twin connection here. For sure. I feel like you're hopeful for this person's return, and you're patient, right? You're willing to let that unfold organically. Here's where I am, folks. You're willing to let it unfold organically. I think part of the fear is whether or not they're coming back to stay. There is a feeling here of someone who has been in and out. It's not always the Knight of Wands story, but in this case it feels that way because I'm feeling like someone's got something to be held accountable for, apologize for, whatever. It feels a little selfish. And so because I have the, Venus and Mars here with like, just wait for it, right? On that Knight of Wands, I feel like you want to give this a chance to sort of unfold organically, as I said, with the Seven of Pentacles. The seeds are planted, but the day they're planted is not the day the garden grows, and we got to get the bad seed out. And I feel like there's something here with that Knight of Wands. Even though, yes, it's a return, represents a return, it's coming here in the hidden energies as well. Could it be as easy as a Sagittarian, which I said before, but I'm feeling like there's a pattern here. There's something that has not been in alignment with your beliefs around committed relationships. So we've got Queen of Wands, Hierophant, Six of Cups, right? Past life soulmate. And underneath is the one who comes in and goes out and comes in and goes out. I almost feel like you're really getting, I've been saying this a lot lately, the Queen of Wands is coming through as someone who's really feeling pretty empowered and pretty on their game. So that's how she's coming through. I do feel it's almost as if you are in the hidden energies preparing to receive this message from Spirit. Yeah, go forward, right? Take action. We're handing you this divine gift of inspired passion. You can reignite this torch, but know who you are and stay true to who you are, and then offload everything that doesn't look like that. Okay? That's pretty much the message I hear coming through. And that's why in the hidden energies, you're getting your game face on, Queen of Wands energy. And then in your hopes and fears, you are willing to wait for this true connection, but you have some concerns about this person's investment in the connection long term. Queen of Pentacles, right? Seven of Swords, the World, Hanged Man. I feel like I'm going to just start with the Hanged Man because it's underneath. And what I like about it being underneath, and the last card out for this particular spread, Gemini, is that the Hanged Man is your way of observing from a safe vantage point, right? Yes, it's a card of surrender. It can represent delay and stagnation, but it's under the deck. So if this is what's rolling around behind the scenes for you or in your psyche outside of conscious awareness, it's telling me that you're really observing the bigger picture. You really want to be sure you are fully enlightened before you take any action. And the reason why is because I think there are trust issues here. So the Queen of Pentacles, as I said, your energy being solid on the ground, comforted in your life and all the ducks in a row. And yeah, there's a lot of self-care for the Queen of Pentacles. Put your own oxygen mask on first, as they say. But I feel that you are aware that there's a new cycle or there's a shifting of the energy, closing out of one cycle. As I said, with the movement card, you're ready to move forward and you're ready for peaks of joy, but there's something here you don't trust. There's something here that is a reminder of an old cycle. So it's almost if you look at the Seven of Swords, looking back at that world, right? Running off with the swords while looking back over the shoulder, like, I don't want to get caught. I feel like there's something there about this connection. So there's been a breach of trust, and therefore you remain somehow suspicious. So that's possibly why the Hanged Man is underneath, is you saying, well, I'm not going to move too fast. Another perfect last card from the past, last card from the future. Very good energy. Slow and steady wins the race, and, you know, sort of get the lay of the land before you sort of jump to any conclusions here with this Seven of Swords, is all I'm saying. You certainly don't want to bring a lack of trust in somebody forward into a new cycle. Okay? Okay, so if this is speaking to you, great. The link to the extended is below. It's all going to be from your person's perspective. How they see the situation, sort of what's going on in the landscape of their thoughts, how they feel about you, their intentions going forward, another message from Spirit to help you navigate all that energy, and some closing oracle. But let me tell you who showed up. Lots of people came to play. We have King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I just think it represents the two of you here in 3D. Devil is Capricornian energy. We have the King and Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So we've got some air energy to balance it out. We have Sagittarian energy in the wheel. We have Chariot is Cancerian energy. The Star is Aquarius. King and Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Lovers is your card. Gemini. Judgment is Scorpio. It's a card of Pluto. Temperance is Sagittarian energy. Justice is Libra. The Hierophant is out twice. That's Taurus. The Knight of Wands is out twice. More Sagittarian energy. A double, triple, quadruple hit of Sagittarian energy. Empress is Taurus and Libra. That is Venus. Emperor is Aries. That's Mars. And the Hangman is Pisces, and the world, is Aquarius and Capricorn. That is a card of Saturn. So lots of powerful energies here. If this is resonating, the link's below. Follow me over there. Otherwise, stay well. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye for now.